I've sent a girl in a store before, and so I could creep her fucking wallet when she was there. I only took out $20, but I mean, she no, I didn't take any money, but I had to creep her ID, right? I totally fucking forgot her name, and I mean, when I'm dating so much, it's really hard for me to keep track of their fucking names, and I mean, I get a lot of numbers in my phone, and I have to save their names in there. I mean, I just don't want to have a regular number in my contacts or whatever, because I mean, after a while they just accumulate, and you don't have a fucking clue who this person is. And that's my tip is right. I mean, I'll tell you a quick story. This I'm gonna tell this story another time on another podcast, but I mean, this one's a really good. I mean, like, so this girl, she, in an hour or 2 hours after messaging each other, she's coming to my condo, and I mean, we've already talked about sex and stuff like that, so it's a go. We're gonna have our plan is to hook up, right? So she gets to my place. I go down to the car compound, out to the gate where she's parked in the visitor parking, and I let her in, and as soon as I let her in, boom, she's on me. And I didn't even get the words out of my mouth, hi. And this girl's on me, so I mean, I take her upstairs to my condo, and we did the deed. I took her to Pound Town, and everything was okay, and it was time to go. And I said, I'll walk you down like a gentleman. And I walked her down to the car compound, and while we were in the parkade, we're walking to her car, and I'm coolly walking as coolly as I can, and I look over to her, and I says, I don't mean this to be rude, but I says, I don't even know your fucking name, right? I couldn't even tell you what it is now. It was hard to pronounce. She tried to get me to say it, and fucking, I still can't say it today, but I mean, it happens. And you know what else about remembering somebody's name, or is calling somebody by somebody else's name, and I'm guilty of that. I mean, I remember this one time, I says, I had my girlfriend, and I was laying in bed, and I rolled over, and I says, I love you, Mel. Well, her name wasn't fucking Mel. It was Candace. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, boy. Talk about sticking your fucking foot in your mouth, eh? I mean, I remember I was dating so much at one time. My dad fucking suggested fucking putting name tags on them for when I brought them around, because I mean, nobody could fucking keep their names straight. And my dad, he even gets their names mixed up. I remember, oh man, I remember him calling a couple of girls my old girlfriend. I mean, it was just hard. It's just at that point in time, it was hard to keep their names right. So, but I mean, make an effort to fucking remember their names. But sometimes when we smoke too many doobies or whatever, we just fucking brain fart out, right? Okay, so this one's a big one for me, and this is a dating don't for me. I mean, when I go over to somebody's house, I mean, like, keep a clean fucking place. I mean, you invite somebody over, right? And your place is a complete fucking dump. You got fucking dishes on the fucking table. Dishes in the fucking sink, shit on the fucking floor, going to the fucking washroom, shit's all over the place, the garbage is full. I mean, there's nothing worse than fucking going into somebody's place and looking in their fucking garbage, and it's full. I mean, it's full. I mean, and then, oh man, there's a wad of hair, and oh, is that what's rolled up in that bloody, what is that? What is that a used condom? Oh, fuck. I mean, or I mean, you go into a person's washroom and you lift up the lid of the toilet, and there's shit spatters on the fucking toilet, and pubes on the rim. Like, oh my god. I mean, if I know somebody's coming over, the first things I do is is make sure there's nothing in the sink. I always clean the fucking toilet before a girl comes over. That's a fucking huge tip. That's a big fucking tip. And it's clean the fucking goddamn toilet. Clean the fucking pubes off. Fucking sick bastard. Get out your scrubby thing and clean the toilet. Fuck it. Jesus. I mean, and another thing is I make my fucking bed. I mean, I don't want to have a girl come over and I got fucking clothes on the fucking floor and my bed's not made. I mean, it shows that you don't have self-worth. I mean, that's what it is. You don't have a self-worth, and when you have a nice place and it's clean, I guarantee you every fucking time a girl comes over, they see that and they notice that because they compare it to their place. And I always get a compliment on how clean my place is. Usually when girls come over, they're convinced that a girl lives in my place because the place is so fucking clean. But I mean, I'm a modern guy, and my mom taught me how to clean, and I know that one way to make a girl happy is to clean the place. Oh man, this is a doozy here, boys. This one here is a doozy, and it's a fucking huge fucking dating don't, and that's farting in the fucking car on a date. I mean, there's nothing worse than trying to squeak off that fart. It feels like your guts are going to explode, and you can't help it. I've been there a million times, and you're just going to try and just, your fucking asshole's puckering, and you're just going to, you're trying not to fucking, lean on one cheek, you know what I mean? Like when you're in the car and you have to fucking let one go and you kind of roll over to that one cheek to fucking, you let your fucking, your sphincter fucking spew out that fucking gas. I mean, every time somebody's in the car and you go to squeak one out, it's usually always when you got the worst fucking gas ever. The worst gas ever is always at that fucking time. It's fucking pungent, just a mix of fucking decaying animal and fucking feces and all. It's just the word. I mean, it's so bad it disturbs you. You're caught off guard. You're like, holy fuck, that one fucking stinks. And you kind of for a second there, you forget that you did it. So. I mean, what do you do? What do you do when you crack a fucking fart in a car? What do you do? Do you leave the window up? Do you crack the window and just play it off nicely and calmly? Or do you say, whoops, my bad, sorry about that. I ate fucking tacos last night. or you do this one. My mom was fucking notorious for this one. It was always blaming it on something dead on the road, or I think something died underneath your hood. I'd get that fucking looked at. Oh no, own up, fucking. But there's a huge turn off for me is a fucking girl farting. I mean, that's a fucking deal breaker for me. That's a deal breaker for me. I don't give a fuck if I've been with that girl for fucking ever. I don't want to hear her fart. It just catches me off guard. Catches me off guard, man. I mean, there's just nothing worse than that. Fucking girls farting. It bothers me. It bothers me. Okay, and this is the last on my list. Listen to this one. Use a goddamn fucking lint roller before you go on a fucking date. Show that you're fucking got some fucking class, you know what I mean? Or what I mean what I'm really directing this at is her. Because when I take a girl out, I look at her clothes, and I look everything over, and I mean, use a goddamn fucking lint roller because it's easy for me to tell that you got 4 fucking cats at home. All right, it shows to me that your fucking place is a fucking stinky fucking cat infested fucking hair everywhere fucking shithole. I mean, at least hide that from the guy until you fucking got him sucked in or whatever, right? I mean, hide that a little bit. But I mean, going on a fucking date and don't use a goddamn fucking lint roller and there's goddamn cat hair everywhere. Oh, man. Is it just me, or do you guys notice that shit too? So, okay, so here we are. That was my list of 2000 Okanagan singles. I mean, this is some other information that I've gathered is turn up on time. When you don't turn up on time, imagine every minute that you're late, that girl is thinking that you fucking stood her up. And so the anxiety just fucking builds. And I mean, it's just a bad fucking deal. I mean, it just comes to show you. And that, and the person fucking hates sitting alone. I mean, there's nothing more awkward than waiting, having an anxiety, and thinking that the fucking person's gonna bail, and feeling that everybody's watching you by yourself, and they're gonna fucking laugh inside when your fucking date doesn't show up. So have some fucking respect. Have some respect and fucking show up on time. I mean, like, you wouldn't want the person to do it to you. I don't get it, man. I just fucking don't get it. I'm never late for nothing. Hopefully I'm late for my fucking funeral. Okay, and so don't talk about how great we are. I mean, there's a fine line there. People like to hear on what's going on in their life, but I mean, nobody likes a fucking person that brags. I mean, that's just something that you're gonna have to learn with yourself. I mean, that's just I don't know. Okay, do be interested in your date, whether you fucking want to or not. Whether what she's talking about or what he's talking about doesn't fucking interest you, fuck it, just pretend. Just pretend. I mean, if you don't, well, you're not going to get laid, right? I'd pretend fucking whatever topic it was just to get laid. All right. Okay, we talked about this one. Don't check in your phone. Listen more. I guess. I mean, those are qualities that some people have and some people don't. I mean, do what you fucking want. I don't give a fuck. And when you're going on a fucking date, don't ever be underdressed. I mean, it's better to be overdressed. It's always better to be overdressed because it shows that you put a fucking effort in yourself. And then the next time that you guys meet up, I bet you that she'll aim to fucking dress a lot better. I mean, when they see that you've put the effort in it yourself. The next time you guys meet up, she's going to be dressed to the fucking hilt to fucking out to impress. That's nothing more attractive than a girl that's fucking out to impress. I mean, I'm not talking about the girl needs to be fucking done up to the tits all the time, but effort shows, and I only date girls that put effort into themselves. Okay. This is simple. This is a simple communication fucking deal. When you're listening, ask questions about what they're talking about. It shows that you're interested and that you're listening. It goes hand in hand, right? It goes hand in hand. Hand in hand. And, I mean, this is a big one. We all want to perceive ourselves as perfect. Well, we all know that nobody's fucking perfect. And it is okay. It's okay to have those little silly little habits and quirks, because no relationship is built on perfection. So your imperfections is what makes you perfect. That's what it is. Is your imperfections is what makes you perfect. So fucking who gives a fuck? It is what it is. So fucking just own them, guys, and keep your head up. Fucking go for it, right? Okay, so talking about past relationships. We talked about that one with exes. Yes, yeah. Do be honest. Do be honest. How many of you